with the guns. Alright, and if we rotate around, we can see that Kurt is going to be pushing that split. The diffuser is going to be pushing towards Fountain, towards B long. That's going to be an important position to take remembrance of. The defenders are in a 2-3 split. Now they're in a 1-3 split as Shady's going to go ahead and get the first frag of the game. Open that up for everybody. You can see the ones on A are starting to rotate off, except for one member of Suce. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. I don't know. It seems French, so I am not bilingual. Well, I speak a little bit of Spanish.
They picked up the diffuser. Looks like they're still going to try to push B. B is open. Fox A is trying to come around behind in hookah.
Dark Goalie's getting the triple. What a monster out here! Just one tapping everyone.
What a round! What a first round!
I will say, the teabagging at the end is a little bit unsportsmanlike. I'll make a comment about it, but you know, when you get the 3K, sometimes you teabag. When you watch your friend get a 3K, sometimes you teabag.
So it looks like the push here is going to be a split push. A and then one going long B and one going hookah. Flash immediately going out.
And if we take a look at the guns once again, we can see SMGs and a Marshall on the defending side here. Marshall going to be great for holding those long angles, and the Scorpion is going to be good at taking out Twitch Savvy here.
This Marshall shot, these Marshall shots going out, gets a pick off early. Spike is down. I think they know that. I'm pretty sure they saw that. And this is going to be a quick cleanup, I believe. I believe Sage is going to
take out Breach for the win.
Yep. Now we noted earlier that Fappy was kind of the leader of this team as far as kills go last game, and he's still just that. And they started off slow last game, so I'm not quite ready to even start thinking about anything yet after seeing what I saw last game.
Yeah, we're looking at the guns. They went pistols 2 rounds in a row once again. It's their strategy. If they don't win round 1, they go pistols again on round 2.
Yep.
And now if we look at their economy and we look at their weaponry, we see 4 Vandals and a classic. I guess he's just going in with the pistol today. But other than that, we see the 4 Vandals on the side of Shady money. So maybe they're gonna make some of that Shady money, and they're gonna make it.
Kurt getting a double kill to start the round out. Takes the teleporter, the showers. Looks like the plant's gonna be rotating back to A now, and they don't have anyone here. They have Viper coming up from A spawn tunnel, and they're taking quick control of it.
And that's gonna be a plant. It's a 4v3 in a post-plant scenario with
Kurt
no
with
really
a 3K so far.
I think you've got me turned down again.
What? You shouldn't be.
Talking like 3 times and you just started talking in the middle of it, so I was figuring you couldn't hear me. It's going to be 3 versus 1. They've got the diffuser down, and he should just save the money, but he's going to run straight into Otter with the headshot. Take a look at these scoreboards again, see about the econ. We see Dead Life grabbing the op in round 4 of this game. We've got Darkoli 5-1 using that Vandal. on the flip side, we've got Twitch Savvy with a classic again. Maybe that's a spectator bug and he does have a weapon. I'm gonna switch over to him and see if I can. Yeah, he's got a weapon in hand. Okay, he just bought it. He did get a weapon this round.
Revealing area.
I'm gonna hold on Dead Life here with the op to see if we can get any sneaky op kills here.
Dark Oli being a quick pick out of this game is going to make a better round for the attacking team here, as Dark Oli has been getting the majority of their frags so far. We see them stacking up outside of Hookah. It's being iced off to try and slow them down. They're being patient, being quiet. A minute left on the clock. And both the sites have 2 players on them, meaning there's not actually any intelligence on the defending side of which side they're attacking. But with that visual, we can probably expect the people on A to rotate. The ult from Breach going out, getting those stuns. And the collapse happens. Fappy taking out Morning. Twitch Savvy on P4's Cal. That's a name. Spike is planted. Brimstone putting out his smokes. And they're all going to hold this post plant against the 2 people trying to do the refrag on attack. It looks like they're just going to save, though. One of them's playing A and just kind of holding their angles, and one of them was approaching from B metal, but is actually now just holding spawn. He's going to try and get them on the rotate out, but most likely they're just going to take the shower's teleporter to get away from the explosion. This is just a commanding attack for Team Shady. Timer ticking down, they take the shower's teleporter, and aggressive. Fappy is actually leaving the teleporter looking for someone to ruin their econ.
Yep, that's their play. That's why they run pistols the first 2 rounds. I mean, now we're at a 2-2 split. Their econ is set up great to finish out this entire half. That's their strat going in. You can take the first 2 rounds if you want to on us, but we're going to have the econ to take the next 6, for sure.
It's like you hold that tab button and you look at the money, and we see an op in the hands of someone who has 6,000 in their inventory. Meanwhile, Dead Life, we see an op with someone who has 600 in their inventory, you know.
Big difference.
At the end of the day, it's the fall of the bullets that really determines who wins the game. But bullets don't fly without a supply of money, so.
Food monster strikes again.
Smoke's going out onto B, but then they're going to rotate to A, giving that fake presence. But there's still 3 on A, so it's not going to do too much except for deter B from leaving. Smoke's coming out, but the Hellfire's going to get onto Savvy, reducing him to 70 HP. Plant's going down. And the only 2 left are the 2 who are playing on B. One of them still on B, one of them coming towards Heaven. That is going to be most likely another victory for top 1. It was a crazy clutch this round. Dead Life is saying, I'm going to make that happen, taking out Otter with an op shot. Dead Life still peeking its corners, taking it slow. He knows he's got a little bit of time on that. Can't wait too long.
Just missed with the op shot.
Kurt's going to take one more, and he's going to refrag it with another wallbang. There's a lot of wallbangs going on this round. Twitch knows that he just needs to hold it down. It's 2-2. He is taken out by Morning. Morning gets the res. Fappy takes out Dark Side. One's on the defuse, but the concussion's going to go out, and the bullets are going to go out too. Fappy's going to save the round, taking the explosion in the back on his way. The econ is going to be hurt, but the round is going to be won. And you know who suffers more from losing an econ completely in a round? People who are going to hurt more from it are the ones who don't have any to begin with.
Yeah, and if you look, that's exactly what it is. It's like, other than Dead Life, there's not much econ, and he hasn't bought a weapon yet.
Anyone have funds to spare? Thank you.
And look, Team Shady Money is passing around that econ as well. So they've all got weapons, they've all got money. Twitch is going to take Dead Life out, which is their source of money. Dark Oli's going to be using a pistol, Morning on a pistol. Pascal on a pistol, and Foxe is going to be the only one with a weapon. Shady slow peeking it. They heard the teleporter and they took it out very quickly. Viper's going to try and lock down B site, knowing that they're collapsing on it, but you know, it's a 4v1 on this particular site, and they're not going to take it.
Nope. They're going to say nope to the Viper ult, which is good because it is, you know, a 4v2. And they're just going to push A where there's no Viper ult.
It's a genius play. As long as they leave one person behind, they can see that Viper hasn't left her smoke yet. And they can see that Viper has left her smoke and is now dead. Meaning they know it is a 3v1 on A at most. And we are actually going to see Foxe just rotate out and try and protect the Vandal. He is just going to corner camp, try to get someone's econ on the way out, and protect his own. And that is not a bad decision in a 4v1 with 2 ults in a post-plant scenario.
Especially with his econ as bad as it is from the previous rounds. He has the lowest econ on his team.
It's like when Vandal's gonna get Kurt, gonna go ahead and ruin that econ, and then he's gonna back out towards spawn. The other 3 are on B side, so the explosion's not gonna reach them. That is definitely a Shady money win, but Foxe can count that one in his own pocketbooks as well.
Because now he has a Vandal, and he has money to spare, so he's going to be able to spread that wealth around to his team. And that's kind of how you got to play catch-up in these situations.
Or he could spend his money and... oh, I misread that. My bad. Dead Life is the one with the op. I had a huge brain fart.
It happens.
For a second, I thought he bought the op, and I was like, well, then he's just now not having econ with the weapon he saved. Alright, we're gonna see a very quick engagement between Shady and Morning.
Oh!
That was as fast as an engagement goes. What a headshot!
They know there's one elbow. They're gonna wall elbow off.
Shady's gonna take a hit. Taking 2 from Dead Life. That's gonna go ahead and refrag 1 back out. But the scoreline is 2-4 here. 1-4 here.
Taken down.
Pascal's gonna have to try and do a retake. 1v3. Their retakes are not working super well. The breach is gonna hit the stun here. Pascal's gonna need to try and get in there quick.
We're gonna see an engagement here. And he just wasn't ready for it.
Nothing you can do about that. Sometimes you just end up in a 1v3 with your knife out.
Yep. And again, man, I can't say it enough. The only 2 rounds that they have lost, they have brought pistols to save money, and now look at the econ difference. I mean, they have found a formula that they feel works. They feel it works for them, to where they know that no matter what, they're gonna have enough money to survive the half.
Fappy really out here just flexing by pinging this op on the ground. Like if he was a YouTuber, he would absolutely be Rice Gum at this point, just showing off way too much money.
We're not seeing again. He lost that engagement and he knew exactly where he was gonna be. That is unfortunate. Going out for the defense. Now at a 5v1. They don't even have the spike in hand. They're just now getting back to the spike. They can literally plant wherever they want to because they have the sheer manpower to do so.
They've got so much presence on this A, and honestly, if you're Foxe right now, you're saving the Vandal again.
You have to. But he's gonna get into an engagement here, and I don't know if he's gonna know that they're right beside each other and they don't even know it.
They're just chilling.
Oh, teleport's caught. This was unfortunate. What a pinch.
Ooh.
What a pinch. Wow.
Man.
That econ difference is... Oh, man. Whew. It's going to be hard. This is going to be hard for Shady to lose this just based off of money. Like they're just gonna have better guns every time, or at least even guns.
It's like honestly, if you're Sook, then your plan here is to play for the second half.
Yeah, you have to try to get around to. You gotta have something to take with you to the next half. If they can get this to where they win 4 rounds, coming from this big of an econ difference, I think that's the only win they can get out of this at the moment. I don't see, unless something amazing happens, that they're gonna get a 6-6 split.
Otter with the 3K while we weren't even looking. What are you doing? Apparently it's winning the game. The 4K. Who denied Otter the ace? Why do you keep doing this to yourselves?
Same song and dance from last game. Otter had another 4K. Get the ace.
Second verse, same as the first. It's like Fappy may be doing just wonders as this this anchor of a player, but Otter cannot be undersung enough. Like, I think I butchered that phrase. That is to say, Otter is doing a fantastic job entrying, usually getting the first blood and dying for it, but sometimes getting a 3K out of it, and that's just value. And that value is showing up on the scoreboard.
I can't get over at this moment. So, we have an op that just died, but he was the lowest econ on their team with 9,500, and he had the op.
It's like there was a point where Fappy was buying everyone weapons, and they were like, "Thank you, I'll cherish it for at least 6 rounds."
All right, Fox A bringing it back to a 3v3 here.
Off your feet!
The earthquake is coming through, but it stops just short of Kurt. He does a quick 360 arrow.
Making sure that no one's still in the spawn or rotating.
It looks like one's coming from Shower Side of Spices, taken out by Twitch Savvy. It is now 3v1. Can Deadlight get this op triple? He misses the first shot barely. A second shot whiffing just close to Kurt. Now they got the 3v1 on him. It's just nothing you can do with an op in a 3v1 when they know your scenario.
Not to mention that concussion. That concussion, I mean, it slows down your movement, it slows down everything. You can't even ADS very quickly. Just everything around you just slowed, and I mean, not to mention, like you said, the op at close range. Like, there was just nothing he could do.
Man, this is this went from being a very close game to being a slobber knocker really quick. And it's because of the amazing econ play from Shady Money. They understand money. It's their thing. Also, Twitch savvy with another first blood. I think
gets another kill.
Shady with another quick op shot. This is a 5v2 very quickly. And if we look at this, this was a very close game in the early rounds, but it has been 8 rounds in a row that Suce has been losing, right? That is demolishing their mental. They do not have or maybe they do. I'm not in that Discord, but they are definitely taking a huge hit to the confidence as every round they're getting first blooded, they're getting outgunned, they're getting out-purchased. These rounds are being won at the buy screen. Like, because if we look at it once again, we see a ghost, a judge, a marshal, another marshal, and then a phantom. They have one of the really top tier guns on their side versus 3 vandals and 2 ops. And 10k in the pockets of every single guy. Proving me wrong, Morning with a quick headshot from that marshal.
Couldn't pick up the second kill though. So they have B side under control. Spike coming in.
That's another round. 10-2.
Man.
This is if you were going to come back, it is in these next 3 rounds.
Yes.
You need to get the early advantage. You need to pressure that early advantage. And then when it comes down to the round where everyone's got guns, you need to use those guns well. If you have any chance of coming back against Shady Money here. And you've got to sit on a correct mentality. You were behind. You were losing. But there is still, potentially, 11 rounds left in this game that you can win. Also, we hear the familiar beating of knives on spawn points.
Smoke's down.
Twitch Savvy dropping his smoke grenades out. He is going to rotate around. We see 5 pressuring B. It is a good goon squad attack, but they leave Kurt behind him. Kurt's going to take 1. Is he going to get the second? The recollapse is so efficient. They took B so quickly and then got collapsed on immediately. They didn't get a chance to put the spike down. I've got to say, if I'm in the Discord of Suce1, I am probably not happy.
Yeah. Definitely not happy.
They won the last pistol round, and they took that B site so quickly. It was a Hail Mary, an all or nothing. A goon squad through hookah, and it didn't pay off. And now they're behind in economy in the second half.
Oh,
Otter taking another first blood. Haskell getting a utility kill on Shady though. Kurt's been spotted out with 5 HP. He sees the feet of one going onto boxes. The drone's coming for him.
Fappy with that kill.
He gets droned out. But it looks like his team is rotated through hookah. They're here to help him out. Otter takes another 2. Ooh, the penetration shot threw Otter into Kurt. Fappy's gonna concuss. It's a 2v1. He knows the location. Damage onto the Sage. Morning is their top fragger, so if anyone can bring this round back, it is Morning. The ice going out, gonna slow Fappy, keep him cornered. He's pushing out. He's looking around. He doesn't know. He sees the top of the head. Fappy's gonna take the kill. And that is match point for, Shady Money. Just Otter, Twitch Savvy, and Fappy doing unbelievable work here. Kurt and Shady doing their due diligence as anchors as well, making sure to get that intelligence, give those callouts. It can't be understated that the scoreboard with the top fraggers does not necessarily mean the top players, but boy are Otter and Fappy just doing amazing work between these 2 games.
Smoke's down.
We see the goon squad through hookah again, it looks like. Or, no, that's A short, my bad. We see the goon squad going up from Spices to A short. One watching the flank. Fappy coming up on that flank. Taking the headshot straight off of Dead Life. Twitch is going to take out Dark Ollie. It's now 4v3. Twitch is going to take out Fox A, 4v2. Fappy stunning towards U-Haul. Gonna take a stun and then an explosion. Reduce some HP potentially. He's sprinting and is hurt out. Morning gets the refrag. 2-3. They have control of the spike. It's a 2v3, but you're in a commanding position until you're taken out by Twitch. You gotta hit this ult. 14 HP left on Pascal. He's in a painful position, taken out by Otter for the game-winning kill.
Man. Man, oh man.
Omen.